Hey everybody, it's Beth. Welcome to Infinite Garden. This week I'm going to be reviewing all of the styling products from Aveda's recently reformulated Be Curly Advanced line. I've been using the different stylers for about 2 weeks and I am here with my thoughts. If you'd like to learn more about this new line, please stay tuned. Earlier this year, April to be exact, Aveda announced that they have reformulated their Be Curly line and it's now called Be Curly Advanced. I took note of this because I used to use the Be Curly line back in the day. I remember using the Be Curly hair cream specifically and liking it for a while, but then finding over time it would build up in my hair and stop working, and so I would have to set it down and pick something else up, and then eventually I just moved on and stopped buying the Be Curly line. So the line includes shampoo, conditioners, masks, and then styling products. I have only tried the mask and the styling products. I have enough shampoo and conditioner right now. Maybe in the future I'll try it. Let me know if you would like me to do that. Important pieces to note here: the website advertises these products as silicone free, paraben free. It's vegan, it's cruelty free. They use 100% wind and solar power. So those are a lot of like the selling points for the Aveda lines in general. What is new here is that Aveda is actively marketing their products to people with all hair textures, from 2 hair types to 3 and to 4 hair type, which is new for Aveda. I always felt like before, when I would use the Be Curly line, that it wasn't really formulated even for my hair type. And you can see I fall into the 2, and in some cases maybe even like some of my hairs are more 3, but that's sort of where I fall in. And I remember feeling even then that because my hair is, very textured, I used to feel like the Be Curly line was not really for my hair type. It just didn't line up with what I was looking for. I'll leave it there. And I was interested that they are putting themselves forward as a company that is making products for people with 4C hair. That's new for Aveda. And if it's not new for Aveda, it's the first time I've noticed them doing that. So at least I can say that. That's all I can say. The price point here is firmly salon. The products that I tried range from $36 to $65 for the mask. This feels like the normal kind of price point for Aveda. I've always felt more comfortable paying salon prices for Aveda's products because of their sustainability practices, which I know can add to the cost, but I appreciate that, so I'm willing to pay a premium because of their practices. I tried 4 products from this line. I tried the Intensive Curl Perfecting Mask. I tried the Curl Perfecting Primer, which is a spray-on treatment. I tried the Curl Enhancer Cream, which is the one that I was most interested in because I used to use the cream styling product in the previous formulation. And then finally I tried the Coil Definer Gel, which is advertised as being for hair types that are tighter than mine. It's advertised for 3 and 4 type hair, which I'm just on the cusp of some 3 type hair, but I wanted to try it anyway because I love a gel and I was curious about this gel. So I washed and styled my hair this very morning and took some B-roll footage, which I will play now. The application was totally straightforward. I did the mask in the shower beforehand and left it on for about, 5 or 10 minutes, and I think it's a nice product. I don't think that it's going to unseat my current favorite, which is the Sacred Deep Conditioner. That's right now just my holy grail. So I like this one a lot, but it hasn't unseated the Sacred. Once I was out of the shower, I first, ran a brush through my hair just a little bit before applying the spray-in primer, and I could instantly tell the difference. This spray-in primer is a really good product. I like it, and every time that I have used these products since I got them, I've used the primer. Maybe I should have tried using them without the primer, but I found it is such an effective detangler, and that the moisture that it provides my hair seems to be real. It's not just a coating, it seems to be penetrating and helping my hair hold its moisture. So I just wanted to use it all the time because I like it so much. It's an instant love. Next, I used the curl cream. The curl cream is different I'm going just from memory on the old formulation, but this one feels looser. I remember the curl cream before being a little sturdier, a little stiffer, and that sometimes maybe I used too much, but I didn't feel like it spread through my hair entirely, so I felt like I had to go back and get more. This one is a little bit more liquid, and I find that it melts on my hands and then spreads evenly throughout my hair better than before. Overall, I would say it provides greater slip for more coverage of the product in my hair, and that it feels a little less waxy. Love this. Finally for today, although not necessary, I did use a little bit of the Coil Definer Gel. Now the gel comes in a tub, so you're going in with your fingertips. I find that this gel is extremely liquid. I understand why it's not a squirt product, because it would just roll right out of the product if you turned it upside down. So it's super liquidy, and I find that it spreads over the hands very readily. I use it mostly on the crown of my hair where I get lots of little tiny fuzzies all over here. So I spread it mostly on the top of my hair and then a little bit around the face, again, where I get the most frizzes. And then I would just scrunch whatever was left on my hands through my hair. So even though this Coil Definer Gel isn't really for my type of hair, I still do find it has nice utility and makes for a well-defined, shiny curl, which I think you can see here for yourself. I think it is doing a good job of defining and shining my hair. So like I said, I've had these products now for a couple of weeks, and I've been using them over and over again. Every time I wash my hair, I've been wearing it curly, and I've been using these very products. Here's what I can tell you about my experience so far. First, for the Silver Sisters out there, and for those of you who have very light hair and you're concerned about staining, these products are either white or clear. I have found, and they leave no visible color behind, which is ideal. I remember when I first dropped using the original Be Curly formulation, I went to primarily Mixed Chicks, which was sold at Target at the time, and that's a wonderful curl cream, but it's very yellow. And when I did transition my hair to silver, I had to stop using Mixed Chicks because it made my hair yellow. So I haven't really found a curl cream I like as much as Mixed Chicks, although I will say that this curl cream does actually feel like it's doing what I want from a curl cream without the yellow cast. So that was the first thing I wanted to say. I love the primer. I love the primer. I've used it, like I said, every time I've washed my hair. And I even think I would use it if I were going to blow out my hair and not wear it curly, because I think it is providing moisture that I want and need. So the primer is fantastic. It's a really good new entry into this line. I love it. In terms of frizz control and performance overall, one of the claims on the website is that the curl cream provides 72 hours of frizz fighting, and that was one I really wanted to put to the test. So last week I was on vacation. It was a beach vacation, and I wore my hair curly every day. I went 72 hours between washing my hair or getting it wet. Even though I was at the beach, I wasn't dunking my head, but I was, just like bathed in humidity. And one of those days was even a rainy day. And when I have a rainy day on a beach vacation, I usually like to spend that time painting. So I brought my watercolors. So I sat out in a screened-in porch for hours, and I just was painting away, looking at the water. It was the most humid condition I could possibly imagine. It was warm, it was raining, and I was out there, I would say, for at least 3 to 4 hours. And I've got some footage here of what my hair looked like on that very day. I'm in the little screened-in porch, and I am showing you what my hair looks like. This is 72 hours after putting in the cream, and I think my hair looks great. Now, I've slept on it a couple of times, I've had it tied up, I've been hiking, I've been, near the water, on the water, and I've been sitting out in the humidity. I think it works. I think that claim is validated. I'm gonna go ahead and check it off and say, yep, that's true. As for the gel, I think the gel is an excellent product. I would be curious to hear from somebody who has the hair type for which this product was formulated. I find that for my hair type, it does provide a nice, really nice, shiny definition. I really do. It looks fantastic. You can see it here. I do think that this one doesn't necessarily last me as many days. I can get a few days out of it, but I do feel like, it doesn't have one of the butter ingredients that they list on the website as being present in the primer and in the cream. So because it's a gel, I think it's mostly just, protecting the hair. So I did feel a little bit like it wasn't as richly nourished as my hair felt when it had the cream in it. But maybe if you have 3 or 4 type hair, the cream is too heavy. So I can't speak to it, but I can say if you do have hair more like mine and you're wondering if you should consider the gel, I would consider the gel. I'm happy to have it. Overall, my final thoughts are that I think this is a positive development in the Be Curly line. For my purposes, I find that these new products are better than the previous products. I think the Be Curly Advanced line is an example of Aveda acknowledging that they maybe had missed out on people that would otherwise maybe consider using their products. So I am glad to see Aveda acknowledging the broad range of hair types on the market, the broad range of people who are out there looking for really high quality, earth-friendly products. Aveda's website does say that this was 4 years in the making, and by releasing this April 24th, 2024, that means that they started making this product in the year 2020, which we may remember was a year for a lot of people to come into broader awareness. I do think this product works a lot better on my hair, and because it is a colorless product, I am likely to repurchase because it's really ringing all of my bells. So that is what I think of the new Be Curly line. Have you tried Be Curly Advanced? What do you think? Have you tried Be Curly in the past? What did you think of that product? I'm very curious to know what you think and what you're looking for out of your curly hair products. Please let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a like. That helps my channel so much. Also, if you want to hang out again, I do post videos on Sunday. I would love to have you back here. We have a very supportive community here. If you're interested in shopping any of these products, I did include some affiliated links below. There's no pressure to use them, but if you do shop those links, I may earn a small commission. It's a way to support my small channel. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well out there, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Thank you so much for watching. Talk soon.